Hi, my name is Melissa Matthews, and I will be telling an adaptation of the story, The Little Old Lady Who Was Not Afraid of Anything by Linda Williams. And it is a story that I told my kindergarten classes every year at Halloween. Once upon a time, there was a little old lady who was not afraid of anything. She regularly ate at restaurants that had a C sanitation grade. She threw clothes labeled dry clean only in with her regular wash. And she even one time told Bachelor producers that she didn't like heights or eating bugs when she was a contestant. This little old lady lived alone in the woods, and she liked it that way. One morning, she woke up and she went out of her house to gather stinging nettle to make tea. And she gathered her stinging nettle and put it in a basket, and then she turned around back on the path towards her house. And next to her on the path, she saw two shoes by themselves, and the shoes went clomp, clomp. The little old lady said, "Get out of my way, you two black shoes. I am not afraid of you." And away she went down the path. But as she walked, she saw in front of her one pair of pants just by itself, and the pants went wiggle, wiggle. "Get out of my way, you pair of pants," said the little old lady. "I'm not afraid of you." But behind her, she could hear two shoes go clomp, clomp, and one pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. So she continued on the path, and she happened upon a shirt. And the shirt was just by itself, standing upright. And the little old lady looked at the shirt, and the shirt looked at the little old lady and went, shake, shake. "Get out of my way, you silly shirt," said the little old lady, who was not afraid of anything. But as she walked down the path, she could hear behind her one shirt go shake, shake, one pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle, and one pair of shoes go clomp, clomp. Up ahead on the path, the little old lady saw a tall black hat and two white gloves. And she said, "Get out of my way, you tall black hat and you two white gloves. I'm not afraid of you." But as she walked a little bit faster down the path towards her house, behind her she could hear one hat go nod, nod, two pair of gloves go clap, clap, one shirt go shake, shake, one pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle, and two boots go clomp, clomp. And as the little old lady walked back to her house, she was walking a little bit faster now, but ahead of her she could see one very big, very orange, very scary pumpkin head. And the pumpkin head said, "Boo, boo." And the little old lady looked at the pumpkin head, and she didn't walk back to her house. She started to run. And as she ran, behind her she could hear one pumpkin head say, "Boo, boo." One shirt go shake, shake. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One pair of shoes go clomp, clomp. One hat go nod, nod, and two gloves go clap, clap. And the little old lady ran into her house and she slammed the door because she was starting to feel just a little bit afraid. And she sat down in her rocking chair by the fire, and she rocked and she rocked. But all of a sudden she heard knock, knock at the door. Should she answer it? Well, this little old lady was not afraid of anything. So she went to the door and she opened it. And what do you think she saw? Two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt go shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. One black hat go nod, nod. And one scary pumpkin head say, "Boo, boo." "Get out of here," said the little old lady. "What are you doing on my doorstep?" And all of the things said, "We are trying to scare you." But the little old lady said, "I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of anything. Get out of here." And all the things looked sad. And they said, "But if we don't scare you, what are we supposed to do?" So the little old lady thought for a minute. And then she bent down and she said, "Come here." And she whispered something to the things. And the things went away. And the little old lady smiled and she shut her door and she went back to her rocking chair. And she rocked and she smiled to herself. The next morning when the little old lady went outside to gather her stinging nettle to make some tea, she looked over at the garden next to her house. And what do you think she saw? Two shoes go clomp, clomp. One pair of pants go wiggle, wiggle. One shirt goes shake, shake. Two gloves go clap, clap. One hat go nod, nod. And one scary pumpkin head that went boo, boo. And it made a scarecrow that scared all the crows away from her garden. Thank you for listening to my story.